Wah.
Hello, chat. I am back once again to suffer for your amusement. Was just grabbing a carton of chocolate milk. Sorry about that. I need to quintuple the timer? Well, you know how to do it. Mom, get the credit card. No. Oh, thank you for the notification, YouTube, that Kratosis is streaming Fallout 76. I really needed that notification that I'm fucking streaming. Thank you. Let's go, Pain and Suffering. I'll start the game as soon as I finish ordering my food. I haven't eaten all day. I had a little bit of food, basically nothing. I pretty much haven't eaten all day. I had like a few small pieces of leftover jerk pork this morning when I woke up at like fucking 5, 6 a.m. So I'm ordering food now and it keeps asking for confirmation from my bank, which is very annoying. Because it is time consuming. I haven't gotten the notification at all. Did they send you... Did they send you my notification? Why'd you steal my notification from me, Cretartsis? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh boy. Delicious stream notification. Very scrumptious. I fucking hate that word, by the way. Okay. Maybe I am a little bit retarded. The reason it wasn't sending me the code this time is because I needed to press the button to make it do so. I'm sorry. Alrighty. 100 ARS from Draguo Dot. Thank you. Still a better game than Fallout 4. The suffering that causes you makes it the objectively better game regardless of the content in the games, but even then I prefer 76 over 4. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know, because I still see the writing of 76. I still have to deal with that stupid fucking robot that won't shut the fuck up. $5 from Will Over Heels Enterprises. Thank you. The new Doom is fun as fuck so far. That game is how you do a looter shooter. I've heard mixed things about it. Do you want that to count towards the timer? Oh yeah, by the way, I ordered a new computer mouse, because mine keeps double-clicking. That should come in tomorrow. Also, does that donation count towards the timer? Only if you want it to. This workshop has been overrun. Take it back. What the fuck does that mean? What workshop? I want it to. Okay. We are at... I believe... Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe we're now at 42 out of 50. Hello there, Kratosis. How are you doing today? I am doing fine. Okay, maybe not that fine. I'm playing this now. But before this, I was doing fine. Games are more than their stories. Would much rather deal with Rose than most of the nonsense in 4. Games are more than their stories, that's true. But also in games where stories are a big part of the game. I mean... And also, as bad as the story is in Fallout 4, I don't have to listen to fucking Rose for literally, like... How much dialogue does she have in terms of, like, actual runtime if you're playing it all back-to-back? Like, from beginning to end. She must have at least a fucking solid hour of dialogue, if not more. When do you plan to start rewatching Season 1 of the Fallout show? Probably November. Like, just before Season 2 comes out. Heavenly Jester, welcome to Capra Shenanigans YouTube membership. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh wait, he probably wants that to count towards the timer, doesn't he? Go to settings, silence, voices, and that's it. Okay. Problem with that, Draguo Dot. That silences everyone. How am I supposed to hear what's happening if I silence everyone? So now I guess we're at, fucking 2 out of 55. You don't have to deal with the story if you don't bother with it. Okay. What are you going to do in Fallout 76 if you're not doing the quests? Just going to run around shooting random shit? Collecting scrap garbage? Like what? Cree, you've bankrupted the timer, Jester. The timer has gone down. Well, just went back up by 30 minutes because he did the thing. Play the Brotherhood quest, goat gay, not gay. Hello, Goatman. Hello, all my Enwas.
You Enwa!
Do the events, make a camp. Do the side quests, many don't require voices. I don't know, man. You can say the same thing about Fallout 4, though. Do the side quests, build settlements, ignore the main story. Like, that doesn't work as an argument. $5 from Remote V Gaming. Thank you. Played Elden Ring Night Rain yesterday. It is peak for a roguelike Souls game. Nice. I'll probably pick that up next week. You forgot to deny being gay that time. I literally didn't. I said I'm not gay. What do you mean? Playing New Vegas while we watch you play 76. Just want you to know that we're having fun while you suffer. Thank you, a swarm of hungry Deathclaws. Thank you. Suffer, Cree. I'm suffering. I'm not gay, he said gaily.
Escape. Escape. Delete.
Alright, which quest is it you want me to do, Jester? How did you said the Brotherhood from out west. Which do? Which do? How's it going? No pagan today? I didn't message him before I started. Gatos is rude. Kree, have you ever played Daggerfall on stream? No, I haven't. I want to at some point. Ladle. Let me look it up. Okay, you know what? I'll pause the timer until you figure out what it is you want me to do. And just kind of sit here. Because, I don't want to start wandering off in a direction and you be like, oh, the thing you need to do is in the complete opposite direction, you know? God, that's gonna be fucking annoying. An unlikely invitation. I picked up a Vault-Tec radio signal. I should tune my Pip-Boy listen to it. Listen to Vault-Tec broadcast. Alrighty, here we go. How is Jurassic Park with Pagan? The Jurassic World script is finished being written. We've watched Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3 on the Discord server. What is it? Right, I've started recording the script for the Jurassic World video. I want to get recording done this weekend, so I can start editing it. I am running out of time to get this shit done, because I need to get it done before the movie. Or before the new movie comes out in July 3rd. What does the quest say? It says to find the Vault-Tec thing. Hold on. Find the source of the Vault-Tec broadcast. Oh boy, it's this area that I was in the first stream. Question for your Fallout 3 video. Are you liking your improvements compared to your old vid? Fuck yes. I'm really, really happy with how the scripting for that is coming along. Looking back and forth between the two, it's it feels like night and day difference to me, and I'm really glad I decided to redo it. $5 from Alpha Craig, thank you. When you read this, you'll forget you were ever gay. Also add to the timer, please. So we're now at 7 out of 55 for the next increase. In fact, let me throw a pause on this really quickly and do a goal. There we go. Don't count mine, by the way. Even though it would be funny to make him play, it would do nothing but create more resentment for the game. I don't know if I can hate this game more than I already do. That's not true. I could probably hate it more, but people paying me to play it isn't going to make me hate it more. $2 from a swarm of hungry deathclaws. Thank you. Yeah, but you're really gay. I'm really not. $2 from Defunct. Thank you. I'm super chatting under the influence. Well, be safe. Don't drink too much, please. Do you feel like your videos on writing have improved? Definitely, yeah. $2 from Heavenly Jester, thank you. I'm sorry, it's not this one. It's Welcome to the Nay. Alright. Hold on. Welcome to the Nay, right there. I assume... Wait, no, that says message, not radio. 50 NOK from Voices Will Not Stop, thank you. When you read this, you become gay again. Unlike all the other monsters in chat, I don't want this one to be counted towards the timer, thank you. $2 from Defunct, thank you. 18.8 ounces at 10%. So, I don't do alcohol. I don't drink. So I have no idea what that means for anything, really. Creed didn't deny it. I'm not gay. How many times do I need to say it? Do I need to deny it every single time? Your punishment shall come later on swift wings. Oh no! $2 from a swarm of hungry death claws. Thank you. How much money for hoof picks? No. Right, that was the message, Jester wanted. I feel like there's something else I'm missing, and I don't remember what it is. Alright, I need to go to Fort Atlas now. Which is... fucking all the way where I just came from. Wow, that's lovely. That's exactly what I wanted to not happen. Oh well. No big loss. Well, now I feel bad enjoying watching Kree play 76, although it's more Kree than 76 I'm enjoying. Don't feel bad. I have 2 gallons of homemade meat at 85%. I don't know how the fuck I did it. I was going for 11 to 12%. Yeah, and by the way, Defunct, don't waste your money on me if you're drunk. I don't want you to, like, wake up tomorrow to find you've spent, like, fucking $5,000 on a stream. On a fucking retard like me fucking streaming. Just be careful with your money, please. Is there anything nearby at the top I can just... Wendigo Cave, Relay Tower? Do it for the wine, rent can wait. No! Can I pay you to not play this game and play Oblivion? Well, you can if you want, but I'm gonna play more Oblivion anyways. I still have my playthrough of the original to finish, which I do intend on finishing. And I have more of the remake I want to play. Donate your life to saving our Lord Kritosis. Oh no. I would donate more, but upgrading my PC is taking every dime I have. No worries, man. Remember, there's no obligation to super chat or anything. That's entirely, like, up to you guys whether you want to do that or not. I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to beg for you to. There's no entry fee to watching the stream or anything like that. You guys do what you do. I appreciate the support, but I also prefer if money's tight or if you're saving for something that you keep it for yourself. $5K super chat, any swaps games. Well, I mean, I won't turn it down if someone has, like, spare $5K to drop. I don't think many people do, though. We donate more, but those dickheads who used to own the quarry, we are, warning people not to come here anymore. Cap's harder to come by. Rest in peace, a swarm of hungry death claws. You couldn't, afford to... thing. I donate more, but I'm a cheapskate. So am I. Oh boy, I can't wait to see this animation play every time I complete and get a quest from the Brotherhood. That won't be annoying at all.
Any news to share? Hello, Russell Dorsey, Brotherhood Initiate. Welcome to Fort Atlas.
Yeah, it's because this is totally how the Brotherhood would act.
Of course. What you want to know? The Brotherhood of Steel is a... well, I guess you'd call it a military organization. Founded originally out in California around when the bombs fell. We're dedicated to rebuilding society and preserving old technology. Keeping the mistakes of the past from being repeated, you know? One of the members from California can tell you more, I'm sure.
I get the impression that this character prefers the company of gentlemen and not that of women. So we have somehow extend the timer through $5 donations until Jester gets paid and he can dump another 2K on Kree to make him force play more thing. Wait, did I actually make Jester go broke? Oh my god. The Brotherhood are dedicated to rebuilding society. Fucking kill yourself. Fucking stupid ass fucking... First character I talk to of the Brotherhood and he immediately fucks up. Bro gets paid.
What do you need? Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge of the new recruits. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to him first.
Very serious about protocol and security. That's why I could just walk into your camp.
If you're looking to make a difference, you've come to the right place.
Anyone who walked the whole length.
You outplayed the machine. Heartless and cruel streamer Kretosis takes away all of his disabled chat's money and leaves them homeless living under a bridge. No! Isn't Maxon still alive? Or are they already full? Night, shouldn't they still be acting as a military unit? Probably, yeah.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
That's not the lore. They're supposed to be kings of the wasteland like the show said.
If there's nothing further,
Yeah.
I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin.
NPC is getting up, even though he's just
better
stopping.
have a reason for being here. If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, fine. I don't have time for you right now. You're not one of mine. Don't tell me you followed that automated program Taggarty's people left behind at Fort Defiance. I respect that you did that. That was a desperate measure on their part, and doesn't represent true Brotherhood traditions. You want to be one of us? You're gonna have to earn it.
How do you have traditions after, like, only 25 years?
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and
Did he?
prove my worth?
Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary. Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order? Wanting isn't enough. and not everyone who shows up looking to join our order is worthy of becoming an initiate.
This is
Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking
My food is
for
almost
one thing
here.
or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me.
You don't have someone to do that already? Can't you send me to shoot something? This game is all about shooting things. 100 ARS from Jaguo Dot. Thank you. This stream convinced me of something. Not only 76 was better when there are no human NPCs, it could be much better if you removed some of the robot NPCs. Example, the Borderlands toaster. True. Hope the super chat doesn't get ignored, but it might will. I don't ignore super chats. Sometimes I forget to read them, but I don't intentionally ignore them.
Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider
My
putting you
food is
forward as an
almost
initiate
here.
candidate.
I'm going to have to go get it in a moment. Oh my god. Look at all the quest markers.
You better have something useful to say to me.
Find, protect, and preserve.
Oh, he can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right. Keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he got to say to me?
I imagine the Brotherhood would object to a collection of blood samples from the inspector.
The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. Sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, oh, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
Alright. I'll be back, chat. I'm gonna go get my food.
Another nuke. We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
Fortifications appear adequate, if rushed.
The settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well, or we'll make the same mistakes going forward.
I don't know what a Gauss is, but if there's a gun that shoots those, I want it.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor. Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again.
Wah.
Do I need to call a seminar on this?
How are people still defending the show? Because that's what fanatics are like. But I still think the tide is turning. I'm seeing more and more like negative feelings towards the show, which is a good thing.
Throwing nukes left and right. The people of Appalachia.
Oh hey, we totally weren't talking about overthrowing you. Fucking better not have been.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance
Might be time for some fucking heads to roll if there were.
This place is kind of a dump.
Cool.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
Raiders causing trouble again.
This place looks
Gonna have to do something about it.
my words. Well, now look at you. You with these steel brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them.
For Defiance, more time here.
Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Art Knapp. So, what's this knight fella sent you for? A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too. Well, I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra, and I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair.
Request doesn't even have a name on it.
Fair enough. Can't expect more than that. Thank you. You take care too.
Bunch of stiffs around here.
Your character literally saved Appalachia from the Scorched Plague, allowing humans to come back, yet they all treat you like garbage.
I am a link in the chain that binds.
Yeah. It's a place of a Bethesda protagonist to get treated like shit by everyone at this point. Because you need to be the perpetual underdog.
Infectious disease from outside the territory.
Hey, yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns? You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal?
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do
Shin?
something
He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot.
All this concrete. Places
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
Why does it need to take so long to get the dialogue box back up?
I should be.
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers. The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes. Doctor,
wasn't
Edgar
power
Butler at
armor.
your service.
What
And
the heck
what
does
did Knight Shin want to know?
advertorium even mean?
I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest.
Bro is flexing
My
his
research is always in
jawline.
need of equipment and materials.
He's just super autistic, okay? Leave him alone.
I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray.
Get
Given the
out
state
of my
fellow
line of sight, you
supplicants,
brain-dead
I
whore.
emphasize that their needs likely outweigh my own.
Good.
Thank you.
At least the NPC
Be
can
well.
follow orders.
You looking at something?
Who's left and
Fort
right.
Atlas is in good hands.
The people of
Night
Appalachia
Shin's
think
trained
a
us
bomb
well.
is a plaything? This is a security office, not a social club.
Who the
We're not
fuck
finished.
are you talking
Back
to?
to work.
Bored.
Have you finished the task I gave you? Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place.
We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment. That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and homesteader. We have our own concerns. Enough about that. What's next?
Got to be getting back to the farm soon.
Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us. There are countless brigands out there, civilian. It is not the job of the Brotherhood to hunt them down one by one for their crimes. I will say it bothers me to hear that someone is abusing the honor of the Brotherhood this way. But that does not change the facts. Mr. Hockman's problems are his own, not ours.
Mark my words.
Give me your next report. The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests. Unless the doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing. That shows commendable discipline. Scribe Valdez may have interest if he returns, but if so, he is her problem. That appears to resolve the matter on our end. Next report. No, we are not arms dealers. There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. That covers everyone. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention. Be vigilant, outsider.
Fucking Telvanni
I am
Brotherhood.
not a receptionist, civilian.
How do you mean?
I
The
have
Brotherhood
actual
used Morrowind
work
to teleportation magic? Bethesda really thinks the Brotherhood are in any position to run across the whole country and call themselves knights and shit. Yeah,
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
Bruh. Yeah, I leveled up, didn't I? What was I going for last time?
I trust it wasn't a mistake to let you back here.
Who the fuck is he talking to?
We should spend less time mourning for Defiance and more time here. For Appalachia's future will be decided.
Find, protect, and preserve. The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined.
Nightshin is an actual
You'll make Atlas
schizophrenic.
stronger than
I mean,
Defiance
appears to
ever
be.
was.
I could process Herald from classic Fallout being in the third game, but the East Coast Brotherhood doesn't make sense at all. No, it doesn't. Armorer. Oh yeah, I still need the
Your world
hacking
has so much
ones
to
and
teach us.
stuff.
Why didn't I see it before?
I think I was putting in this, some into perception last time.
Those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again? It started with an M. I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
East Coast Brotherhood 20 years after the bombs fell is funny, to be fair. I really feel like Bethesda forgot halfway through development that this game takes place right after the bombs. I don't think they care. I think that's all it is. They don't care. They just want an excuse for their... to shove the Brotherhood into every fucking game.
One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders.
I'm so sick of the fucking Brotherhood, man. I think I grabbed Sniper last time. Let's check strength. It's already pretty high, but just in case. Arms dealer. Weapons weigh 50% less. I think that goes up to 75 with the next rank. That might be worth getting.
I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
Wait, do I have one already? Hold on. Yeah, I have that maxed already. That would have been a waste.
I could do more than just fight.
Yeah, it said right there. I don't know how I missed that.
I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night.
I hate listening to these characters just fucking constantly talking to themselves.
Keep fighting out there.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. That might be worth it.
One day I'll make night.
Okay. Is there anything in charisma, animal friend? No. I think one that does better automatic rifles. That probably only count, like, what does that count for besides the fucking
We'll be ready.
ugly as shit assault rifle, which I do not want to use. Literally just looping the same three lines over and over again. Yeah, it's really fucking dumb and awful.
Go home. Let us take care of things here.
The AK, is that in this game?
Solved a lot of problems back in the day, but look what else it brought. I'm glad
I might just get the next rank as sniper.
Stay on your toes. The wasteland is merciless.
There we go. Sniper is maxed.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Item reward. Brotherhood table. Oh boy, yeah, I really do get to see that stupid animation every single fucking time.
Prove my worth.
Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here? Oh, a prospective initiate. The Night Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it?
Sure, whatever, I don't care.
Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup.
20 pounds from Jamie, Destroyer of Pronouns. Thank you. Hi, Kree. I was busy playing Xenoblade X on my Switch, so I missed the last stream because I didn't get a notification on my phone. Isn't it great how subscribing and hitting the bell does literally nothing at all? Yeah, it's real good. It's a real fucking good design. You missed it at the start of the stream, but I got a notification for my own stream. Also, do you want that to count towards the timer or no?
Great. Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit. Here to lend a hand?
$5 from Richard Cardamone. Thank you. At this rate, if we go back to caveman times and for no reason, there's Brotherhood. Go back farther and you'll find Brotherhood of steel-shaped molecules and primordial ooze. Yeah. Yeah, it's, quite a thing. Was the reason she was like, oh, I've got stuff to do before we go... Was that literally just because they couldn't get the scripted the stand-in-place NPC to move, so they had the spawner in when I entered the area?
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up.
Collected documentation. I'll take those 50 caliber rounds. Wow, there's nothing to kill down here? Shocking. Oh, there is stuff to kill down here. You never fail to disappoint, Bethesda. Damn! Here's a document.
We tapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec.
Is that documentation the design doc for Starfield? No, because there isn't one. And before that gets fucking clipped and used against me. Yes, good. Good NPC.
That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this.
Bruh. Great writing. I need you to help me find documents in the basement. Oh no, you weren't supposed to read any of these documents. Fucking dumb woman.
Well, Night Shin did send you, so I guess I can trust you with a little information. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front.
Cree
The
insult
military
confirmed.
conducted research.
No, I just hate stupid
Pretty
people.
Advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after. Looks like we've got company.
Oh boy, a legendary mole rat. This is what good gameplay looks like.
Valid threat eliminated. Issuing hard commendation.
Here we go.
Did the legendary one kill just fucking disappear? I have curiosity. What do you think of Modus? I hate how he talks like this all the time. It's really fucking annoying. Wow. I killed a legendary and the corpse despawned so I don't get any of the loot. 10 out of 10 game. Fucking wonderful. $5 from Richard Cardamone. Thank you. If we nuke ourselves, other countries won't be mad at us for nuking them. Mission Impossible. What the fuck? Yeah, that was shockingly not the dumbest thing in that movie. But there was a lot of dumb fucking shit in that movie. I love it when the NPCs say something like, "We've got company!" in such a dramatic tone, then just stand there autistically doing nothing while the combat script kicks in, Lamau. Yeah.
Let's talk.
I like how my character got hurt before I started spinning the valve.
Alright, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus?
The ion focus. Misaligned.
Alright, let's go over the inspection results.
Yes, good
the
game, 10 out of
diagnostics
10.
check revealed some issues. Flux disruption. Misaligned. Problematic to say the least. Next, we have the release valve. That went... Well, what was your assessment?
I need to know if those super chats are counting towards the thing or not. $5 from a swarm of hungry deathclaws. Thank you. I just thought of this. What if in Season 2 they go with the tunnelers killing everyone for why New Vegas looks empty. They just copied the Dust mod.
It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not
Good.
least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that.
No, we're a
Okay.
merciful swarm, thank you.
Sorry about the...
What the hell did I walk into? What did you walk into? How is it every time I show up and you play Bethesda game, it manages to amaze me in how horrendous it is? Are you not entertained by the man-made horrors before your eyes?
Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet? If you can, you are in my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them, if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do.
Tree, stop eating her out. Bruh. Yeah, if fully despawned that legendary corpse of the thing I killed. Okay, one of the things is up there. I think all of them are. What goyslop did you get to eat, goitosos? I got a stromboli again. 100 ARS from Draguo Dot. Thank you. Mr. House's involvement in the bombs may explain why he wants to blow up the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Congrats, Fallout Show. You've answered a simple question by destroying Mr. House's entire character. I don't think... Did she teleport up here? What the fuck? Nothing annoys me more than missing out on rare loot because the container inexplicably disappears. Yeah, that's annoying. Like, again, I obviously don't like this game, but if that thing had a weapon that would have made playing it easier, it would have been like, oh, neat. I don't have to suffer as much with the other shitty weapons I have. It means you'll have more time to engage with the story. What if I don't want to engage with the story? God damn it. I thought that was a regular door, not a transport door. Bastard bitch. Buy loot when you could sit and enjoy the beautiful writing, you'll complain either way. Bruh. What the fuck is community leaderboard? It's a new thing that YouTube is trying to help, I guess, drive engagement in streams, where for every comment you make and super chat you make, you get like points, and that where does it want me to go to fucking do that? Those points add up to like to give you like a special thing beside your name. Bro, what? The thing it wants me to go to is in the fucking wall.
Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core? What was that? That doesn't sound good. Close one.
Swiftly and barely.
Let me go, sentry bot. Oh wow. Hold on while I reload. Just stay still while I reload. What just happened? Did she see Kree steal something off the machine? No, I took something off the machine that I was told to, and the robot started freaking out.
Whew. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own.
Mr. Billingsley set up for his Halloween gala.
The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition.
As we all know, Halloween takes place in
Core
May.
processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? This is... Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? The fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could
The
hold
76
so much
streams are
energy
getting
in my
boring.
hands
Kree
like
already
this.
got used to the game's crappiness.
Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but
Maybe.
we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy, but they condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this.
Oh no, he's
You are a big
adapting.
help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight
he has
battery has
evolved.
piqued my interest. There's a lot
I mean,
I
I'm
could
still
learn from reverse
suffering.
engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help. And
I
good luck
can't
with the
tell you how
Paladin.
much I don't care about Project Atlas. Oh boy, the Fact Finder. Thank you for this wonderful weapon. Oh, thank you for... Chat. Oh my god, they won't fucking stop with the fucking shitty animation. It's death spasm, sure. The game is fixed though. The Steam reviews say it's fixed. It's fixed, okay? Stop hating. It's fixed. No. No, it's not. It's still fucking garbage. Wait, it's sending me to the other door. Meh. How is Goat? I suffer. I suffer for you, chat.
About my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? Well, Between this and the report I have from Knight Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks?
Not particularly, no. You shouldn't even exist at this point. She looks dead on the inside. Finally, a character I can relate to. I finally have proper representation. I feel seen.
With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out.
We need to see how you act without supervision. Go do a task where you can't really fail at. The only failure is death. Good design. Good. Definitely not fucking lame as shit.
We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis & Sons farming supply.
Then I'll show those raiders.
Nest implies they reproduce. Yeah, referring to it as a ghoul nest is a bit weird. Should have muted. That NPC had the "it's meme" look going for it, I swear. Yeah, kinda. I wasn't looking that closely at her, to be honest.
Fight is just beginning.
Hold on, how far away is this? It's probably... Event distinguished guests. Yeah, it's on the other side of the map. Why wouldn't it be on the other side of the map? Crete, only horns when? Never. What type of build you're running? I don't know, I'm not really super focusing on a specific build. I've mostly been using a shotgun. Kree's too busy gazing longingly at the noose. Yeah. It's just kind of like hanging there. And like, it's like, man. Camper right. You want to see my camp? I mean, there's nothing special to the camp. I'll show it. When I have to go back to the Brotherhood, I'll show you my camp. Oh boy, time to steal from the thing again. Oh, there's nothing there. Wah.
Requisitions now available.
Anything I could fucking sell. Palmex.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
If the game had any balls, those ghouls would be intelligent, not feral. Yeah. Oh boy, medical supplies vending machine. How many stim packs do I have? 16? Yeah, I should stock up. Okay, not that many. You know what? That gun might actually be worth keeping. Alright, so I need 10mm, 308, 45. Is that all I had? Oh boy. How's it going, Goat Boy? Are you having fun at the theme park? No, I'm not. Fucking custom destination. I hate it. Hate!
It's just about time to eat. Move along, rookie. Damn it!
Unfortunately, the best part of Bethesda's world building is wanting to leave the actual play space and go to bounds. I have no idea what that means. Come to Quarry Junction, we'll make the kids do a funny jig to get your spirits back to you. No. I am not going to Quarry Junction. You cannot make me. Mods, send him to Quarry Junction against his will. Yeah. Got back from work. What'd I miss? Not a whole lot. Heavenly Jester made me join the Brotherhood. And like right away they're already fucking up the Brotherhood. Our goal is to rebuild society. No, it's not. Did you join the Enclave yet? Technically. I hate how every game has some sort of sub-branch of the Brotherhood. At that point, why not just make a new faction? Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing I argue in my Fallout 3 analysis, the remake of it that I'm working on, is like, why did this need to be the Brotherhood? Why did this need to be the Enclave? I mean, the answer is they didn't need to be them. They're just using them for fucking nostalgia. And yet changing everything about the Brotherhood in particular. It's like, why? Why take a recognizable and iconic faction if you're just going to do something completely different with them, you know? Like, could you imagine a Fallout game where you have the faction of the gun runners, but instead of being a group that makes guns, they instead, like, want to find a cure for feral ghoulism. And that's the whole thing the faction's about. It's nothing to do with guns. It's like, really? Why? It's that kind of stupid.
Huh? Whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
The Brotherhood? Again?
Oh, man. Cool! Haha! I told you they'd be back, Colin.
Lower the gun, George. All right. Why don't you come over here and we'll try to do this like civilized folk.
I was muted because I decided to take a bite to eat while the game was loading. Look how fucking scripted and forced that was. Also, are they not gonna care if I fucking... I guess they can't care if I take anything. Just sit there while you get robbed, losers. I'm with the Brotherhood. I need this random silver locket you have, okay? Trust.
Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done. Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls? Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them? Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off. Not sure. More than a few, less than an army. From what folks have said, if you're going in alone, even a few can swarm you before you even realize what's happening. Be careful out there. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
Alright. How much freedom do I actually have, chat? Probably none. Wow. I mean, I'm not surprised at all. But, like, man. It really feels like I'm part of a world that I can, like, have an effect on. Freedom to select your weapon, and that's it. You see, this is a game all about choice. You have the option to choose which weapons you want to shoot with. I wouldn't be surprised if that's an argument someone has unironically made. Many a true nerd's arguments in his shitty videos were, like, really fucking bad. And even he didn't make an argument like that, but I honestly almost kind of expected it from him. You have a lot of freedom. You could complete the quest by doing things, or doing things a slightly different way. Yeah, the previous quest where I was in the basement with that scribe bitch from the Brotherhood, it's such a good design of choice of, hey, I need you to retrieve these parts for me carefully. And then when you activate them, the game says, do you want to tear this thing from the wall with all your strength, or do you want to carefully unhook all the things attached to it? Wow. Great choice. Why? No, I'm not recruiting the fucking dipshit children. Cree, Miniature Nerd's video essays weren't shitty. Look how many views they have. Actually, you know what? That reminds me. Hold on. I'm gonna pause the timer for this. Damn. It's getting close, man. It's getting fucking close. The response to Miniature Nerd is apparently at 292,000. Sorry. 992,368 views. I am less than 8,000 views from my first 1 million view video. That makes me pretty happy. 1 million views. Like, God. I never would have been able to predict that. I never would have guessed that I would have a video with over 1 million views. Well, I mean, it's literally 1 over 1 million and it's over 1 million. But you know what I mean. Congrats, that's incredible. I'm not there yet. I'm 8,000 away, but it's that close. Like, that's gonna happen before the end of June, probably. If your video gets more views than his does that make it truer than many true nerds? My video isn't going to get more views than his. His is at like 8 or 9 million, I think. It's not going to happen. And chat died. And before sudden DMCA. I think he knows better. Did it? Yeah, I had to refresh. It's back now, though, obviously. People like to use the appeal to popularity fallacy. So your video having more views would blow up in the faces of slop slurpers. It would, but it's just not going to happen at this point. Oh, it's one of those gay little robots. Video responding to another surpassing any views would be strange, to be fair. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like there's cases where it would make sense. Didn't he say Kree's brand was toxic negativity or something in a Reddit thread? Lamau. Just say you didn't watch it. Oh wait, he did. What? Oh. The thing was behind me. That's, okay, whatever. It was aggressive negativity. Keep in mind, this is when I had, like, I think less than 400 subscribers, and to be fair, I was a bit insulting in that original video. But his immediate thing wasn't to, like, look at the arguments at all. It was, it appears that aggressive negativity is his brand, and he just seemed to, like, ignore the actual substance of what I was saying. So, you know. Oh my god. $50 from Iema. Thank you. I hope I pronounced that right. Do you want that to count towards the goal for increasing the timer? Is that Jesta on an alt? Jester wouldn't need to use an alt because he hasn't donated a shit ton of money today. No. Ah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a lot of ghoul. Why did they blow up? Is the timer not moving? God damn it. Like the many true nerds, Fallout 3 and 4 videos in a twisted manner. While I disagree with various stuff said in them, the disagreement started for things I just haven't thought out yet. And I'd rather disagree with a video for unique reasons than agree with them for the same old ones. Sure. Oh god. 20 gifted memberships from Heavenly Jester. Thank you. He's not gonna let me be free. Alright, so what was the counter at? Because there's a whole bunch of super chats that came in that didn't count. Were we still at, like... What was it, 7? Out of 55? Oh my god. Well, thank you for the gifted memberships, Heavenly Jester. Oh yeah, Ambrose reminded me.
Kill Jester.
Right, yeah, I forget what the count was at. Fuck. Yeah, I need to figure out a better system, because having to keep track like that is really screwing me up. Kill him, he's shite. Yeah. It's a funny skit, I really like it. I also... I like how the first time he's just like, kill Jesta. The camera is focused on her, and you can see her smile, like, kind of fade for a second, like, what? And then they finally kill Jester. And the dude running the show is like, that's it, game over. And Buddy on the phone is just like, well worth it, mate, well worth it. It's funny how they just ignore the first kill Jesta. Yeah, that too. It's like, he just says it and they both clearly hear it, and they just completely ignore it.
Kill Jester.
Alright. How goes the 76ing? Have you found every location on the map? No, I haven't. Again, I haven't seen anyone say in chat what the thing was at before. When are we getting to 76-hour timer? I don't think it'll end up going that high. Fun fact, I met Lemmy when he was cycling once. Nice. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I will add... That was $100 from Jester. I'm gonna add an hour to the timer and count those both as, like, that and whatever was in there before. I'm gonna count that all together. So we have a clean slate now. So I don't have to keep track of these fucking $2.73 shit. Because that makes it really fucking hard to keep track, believe it or not. As opposed to, oh, is that $10? Is that $25, you know? Gotta put the youngins to bed early and stock the road for victims. See you next time. Come to Quarry Junction. Come to Quarry Junction. Come to Quarry Junction. Have a good one, Storm of Hungry Deathclaws. Thank you for coming out. It's very much appreciated. Wipe the slate clean. Yeah. Because I think with what Heavenly Jester just donated, there's going to be like a few extra bucks between getting to get the extra half hour. So I just decided to round it up for the sake of making things easier for me for keeping track. So 50, 55, 60. The next goal is $65 to increase the timer by 30 minutes. Kills Jester with this character's death. The thread of prophecy is severed. Yeah. Those fucking bodies better not have despawned. Thank you, game. Was there anything good about Jurassic Park 3 for you? There was a few lines that were fine. There's definitely some moments, but they were very brief in among everything else. Because that was very much not a good movie. There's almost exclusively fucking problems. Jurassic Park in general should have just stopped at 1. It's one of the many reasons some stories should just end. Yeah. Tree using snake shot SMH my head. Wah. Hey Creed, did you enable some experimental stuff? Chat has some XP thing and ranking. YouTube did that by itself. There's nothing to really be concerned about, honestly. It's just, you chat, you gain, EXP, and the thing will say, like, oh, you're the #1 chatter, or whatever. I hate so much how it takes all those cartridges to take down an emaciated ghoul. Yep. There's also the irony that Jurassic Park 1 critiques corporations that create brand and franchise things without properly thinking it through. Yet that movie had sequels that did exactly that. Well, it's not just that. The whole point of the original movie is that this cloning technology, this genetic engineering bullshit, is not something to play around with. It's not, like, people don't respect the fucking power of being able to do that. And that these creatures, the fucking dinosaurs in the park, they're fucking abominations that shouldn't exist. And that, oh yeah, this is all a huge fucking problem. But no. Look how wonderful and amazing the dinosaurs are in every fucking movie after that. There's always that scene or that shot of, well, I guess two, you at least had Ian Malcolm being like, yeah, this is how it starts, ooh and ah, and then everyone's dying later. But after that, every single film does the same fucking shit of, wow, look how wonderful and amazing the dinosaur, oh god, I'm so awestruck by them. Fucking hate it, man. Alright. Someone wanted to see my camp? Here's my camp. I got this shit for free because of something or other. Oh yeah, that was atoms that were earned in Fallout First. Because Jester made me get Fallout First. He paid for me to do it. And something. Here's my shack. I live in a tiny little Quonset hut. He paid for Fallout First. Todd won. I mean, technically a chat member paid for Fallout First. Oh no, Korea's a corporate shill now. I'm not shilling for this game. I'm doing the opposite. I'm saying this game fucking sucks. He works in the tard assembling factory. That's how his viewership grows. Oh my god.
But look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
Each day in service
I have
of the
my
Brotherhood
eye on you.
is a step forward.
Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate? Good work. One less pocket of monsters in the area, and a clear sign to the locals that we're on their side. You've risen to the challenges set before you, and proven your worth to myself, Knight Shin, and Scribe Valdez. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh boy.
Sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up.
Does
and
it
we need to
include
deal with it right
branding?
away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
Oh boy. I reached level 40.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
Did this motherfucker... I'm sorry. Did that motherfucker teleport to me?
And preserve.
I have to listen to all these fucking characters talking constantly while I'm trying to level up. When you reach in level 1200? Probably fucking never. Unless someone pays for it. How do you call a shark to dinner? Man overboard. Very funny. I am dying of laughter right now. Equip travel agent, you're not in a team anyways. I have no idea what travel agent is. Hold on. Oh.
I get to go out and prove my worth.
Yeah. Good call, Drago Dot. Good call on that. Alright, which of my fucking special should I raise now? What do I have available under luck right now? Find more cans, find more caps, bobbleheads and magazines, keep a sim pack when you revive, nope. No. Food in your inventory will spoil 45% slower, that might be worth it. Stop helping Kree, the point is for him to suffer. Wow. At 46, get the class freak perks. I have no idea what that means. How do you feel about bishops for space travel? What? I don't know what that means. No, I didn't mean to fucking take it off. Critical hit meter doesn't... Wait, no, that was junk shield, I think. Alright.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Speak to me, fucking femoid. Fine. Fuck you, I won't do your quest then. Fucking dumb bitch. Don't worry, Kree, I'm here. Oh no!
Greetings, Initiate.
It's the other jester who torments me constantly.
Kill Jester.
He's trying to talk to Paladin Kamala Harris. Oh no. Level 40, you must love this game. No, I've just been paid to play it that long.
Bad guys.
Stay strong, friend. No telling what the next challenge will hold.
Weapons at the ready.
I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
Alright. Talk. Bruh. How the fuck am I supposed to do the What a shitty ass fucking piece of fucking garbage game.
Disorder is to be expected in a place that lacked Brotherhood oversight for so long. Still, this is...
Oh.
I hate this game, chat. I really, really do.
wasteland, they have my vote. Now the settlers want to rebuild.
Where?
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
How the... Bro.
Hello, Initiate.
Finally!
Congratulations on
Fuck!
officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find her at their settlement, a camp made up of tree houses that they call the Retreat.
Are you fucking with me right now?
More defiance and more time here.
Are you...
His future will be decided.
I trust that you will represent the Brotherhood admirably on your first mission.
Oh, something more important for the Brotherhood has come up. Oh, another settlement needs our help. Fucking die!
Raiders causing trouble again.
Greetings, Initiate.
Release me! I'm in tremendous pain! I'm in tremendous pain! Help me! Help me! Help me!
No, I guess this is on the other side of the map too. I like how I'm just like trying to get through the game normally. It's just like new miscellaneous quest acquired every like 5 fucking seconds. Hey, did you know there's some useless bullshit fucking on the other side of the map that you can do? Wow. I'll give 76 this. It's a fun game when you don't think about it much. Maybe for some people. If you're going to get access to nukes, please do this faction first. I think when I get access to the nukes, I'm going to nuke Vault 76.
Unidentified intruder detected.
Calm down, chat. Damn. You're beating my ass. Calm down, chat. Never thought I'd see the timer go below 10. I didn't think I would either, but here we are. Hopefully we can get it down to fucking 0. If you want to do one of the better parts of the game, I recommend you nuke Monogam Mine so you could fight Earl Williams. I have no idea what any of that means. I mean, I'm just kind of doing stuff for the most part. I'm not... You know? Jester is kind of directing me on what to do since he's bankrolled most of the suffering. Do you think Microsoft will step in and stop Bethesda from making bad decisions? Probably not. Microsoft stepped in with Sharpfield. Look how that turned out. Did they? What the fuck is that? No. Wait, why are there sloths? Bruh. It's a sloth that hates oxhorn, literally diseased. Wow. Wow, Kree actually let the sloth live. Why wouldn't? Why wouldn't I? Uh-oh. The rat has messaged me. Let's see what he's got to say. Just quickly, you know I'm streaming, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's the bad news?
So I have terrible news.
Oh no.
I have begun watching Has Been Hotel with Gadget.
Why the fuck would you do that to yourself?
We are 7 episodes in, and it is abysmal dog shit.
Wow! I am shocked. I am absolutely shocked. No, I don't believe you. Surely Has Been fucking Hotel is not abysmal.
So, I had forgotten that Has Been Hotel was supposed to be a musical.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
And
no. Yeah, that made it so much fucking worse because the majority of the songs are not good.
No shit.
Yeah, they are not good, most of them. It feels like they're mostly there to pad out the runtime. Like they're just there to waste time. They completely kill the tone of most of the scenes, and it actually makes it really hard to know what's going on, because anytime they try to do any exposition where they like need to tell you important information, they do it in song, and often the one singing is very hard to understand what they're saying when they're singing. So you have to listen to the songs like 3 or 4 times before you can actually understand fully what is going on. What the fuck is wrong with that water? What the hell?
I was going to
oil?
say, what the fuck is this?
That is not water. Fuck off.
It's more like a goo or a slime. It's not molasses, but it's not water. Water doesn't move like that.
Yeah.
16
it has
times
been
the detail.
It has been so painful trying to watch this show. Oh my god. And the pacing. Now you would think, oh, the pacing is like really, it's way too fast or something, right? No, it's the opposite. It's way too fucking slow. It feels like nothing ever happens.
Nothing ever happens.
Yeah, it feels like the show is, like I said, it's mostly just wasting time with songs. So the plot doesn't really feel like it's progressing at all. And it also doesn't feel like there's much character development going on either. It's mostly just songs. It's just kind of moving from scene to scene to basically just have musical numbers. And yeah, it feels like nothing is happening for the most part. God, it is so bad. I fucking hate it. Like, I don't know what else to really say besides, yeah, the tonal whiplash is really shit because they can't take anything seriously. Every serious moment has to be followed by a stupid joke that completely ruins it, or a song that does not fit the tone whatsoever. I think there's a total of 3 songs that are actually somewhat decent and actually fit the tone of the situation. And that's like 3 songs out of like 20 that I've seen so far. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, that's not a good, it's not a good number. Oh God, I don't like the way it looks either, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of the art style to begin with. Like, it's not bad. I think Hell of a Boss looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Has Been Hotel just feels like a downgrade. There's a lot of moments where the animation looks really shit for some reason. And then the designs just... Everyone is just a different variation of, like, red, black, and white. Like, no one has a different color scheme, really. Everyone is the same color scheme, and it looks really weird, so everyone just kind of melds together.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a very weird show, and it's not good. The dialogue is absolutely horrible. Oh my god. It's a lot of the Hell of a Boss stuff where it's like, you know, just constant fucking cussing and sex jokes.
Yeah.
That undermine everything, but somehow worse.
How do you get worse?
Yeah, I don't know, but I would say it is worse. Like, I do genuinely feel... Hell of a Boss is just better. And that's not saying much, but Hell of a Boss is definitely the better of the 2 shows, for sure.
It's worth making clear to chat, when he says better, he means it's still fucking irredeemable dog shit. It's just slightly not as bad irredeemable dog shit.
Yeah. God, it has been even fucking like, because you know how much of a like shitposter fucking Gadget can be, where he likes the torture element of it. Even he was like having moments where like we have to pause and be like, I can't take the cringe. He's like, this is so bad.
Good, this is the fate he has earned and deserves. Fuck him.
It was rare, but there was a couple of moments where even he was like, this is so cringe. But yeah, there's a lot of cringe moments and stuff where it's just like, what is even happening?
100 ARS from Draguo Dot. Thank you. Watching Lily Orchard complain about the later seasons of... Oh god, it's a horse thing. Friendship is magic. Only makes me think about the worst person you know just made a great point meme. Of course it's a horse thing. He gives normal super chats when you're not here, and the second you're here, it just immediately turns into horse talk.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It's like flipping a switch in his head.
Oh my god. But yeah, I can't believe it was worse, you know? Like, I was expecting it to be like the same level of dog shit as Has Been Hotel, or Hell of a Boss, but no, Has Been Hotel is way worse. It is so bad. I think it being a musical really does a lot of the damage.
Yeah.
I think that makes it genuinely worse because they just have like a quota of songs. They have to have like 3 songs per episode, and it's just like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. Not everything has to be a song. Please shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking insufferable.
Yeah, it is really bad. One thing me and Gadget were also discussing is like the weird, like, it doesn't really have a proper identity. It doesn't know who it wants to cater to. It's very immature and stupid with like the dialogue and how the characters interact with each other, where it feels like it's meant for children.
Yeah.
But then they also have like the constant sex jokes and cussing and like drug use and stuff like that, like very mature stuff that like obviously kids, not appropriate for kids to watch. It just feels like they want it both ways, and it ends up not really being for anyone because of it. And it's just really weird.
I never even considered watching an episode of it because, man, those fucking character designs are pretty fucking dog shit. I fucking hate them.
Yeah. Well, chat kept saying they wanted me to watch it, and I kept saying I would eventually, and also Gadget kept asking me to watch it with him, and I was like, no, not today, or not this week, you know, and I kept putting it off, but then he finally convinced me the other night to, like, watch it with him, and I was like, fine, let's just get it over with. And we got 7 episodes in, and oh my god, yeah, it was bad. We could have finished it last night, but we were just so fucking exhausted. We were just like, no, we'll finish it Sunday or something, because I can't do anymore. I have to take a break.
Hello there, stranger. What can I do for you?
So you want to do movie night after the stream?
What are we watching?
I hadn't fully decided. We could do Highlander. We could do The Matrix, or we can find something else. There's a bunch of things we said we wanted. Oh, The Thing. We could do The Thing.
Yeah. I've never seen The Highlander, so...
You've never seen Highlander?
No, I've never seen Highlander.
Alright.
My name is
I
Jenny
will
Brown,
legally
and I'm the
acquire
mama
that
hen
after the
of this
stream.
little family here at the retreat.
If I don't already have
My
it.
kin have been harassed by a woman named Dagger and her blood eagle raiders. She's causing all my people to go hungry.
God, I think one of the things that also really pissed me off was how annoying Charlie is. Like, I kind of expected her to be probably one of the most annoying characters. But no, Angel Dust is definitely the most annoying character. But Charlie just pisses me off in a different way, where she keeps making things worse for everybody, And even though she has the ability to, like, solve or at least somewhat fix some of these problems, she just doesn't do it because she's a pussy. And it's like, oh. Okay. Like, she goes to the fucking, God, this is so stupid. So Angel Dust has to go to work. He's a whore for a pimp. And she wants him to stay so they can continue doing stupid trust exercises that don't actually do anything. And he tells her, bitch, I have to actually work. I have a job. Like, my pimp will fucking destroy me. Like, I have to go. Fuck off. So he leaves and goes to his shoot. And then Charlie and fucking Vaggie, God, what a fucking awful name.
You know,
basically say like, oh, you should go over there and you should strong arm his pimp with kindness to basically force him to let fucking Angel Dust like stay at the hotel so we can do more trust exercises. And it's like, that's a fucking terrible idea. What? And so she goes and she fucks up the shoot and pisses off the pimp. And then fucking Angel Dust gets the shit kicked out of him for it, absolutely beaten and threatened and everything. And then makes it so like, oh yeah, now you're working all night as well, so you're gonna be here all night long doing this shit. And Charlie like gets mad for like a split second where she starts to turn into her demon form, like she's actually gonna fucking do something about it. And then fucking Angel Dust is like, no, you've already done enough, you need to leave. And then she just immediately is just like, fucking cries and runs out. And it's like, the whole point of you going there was to strong arm the pimp and like teach him a lesson, and all you did was make fucking everything worse for Angel Dust, and then you ran away crying instead of doing anything. Like, fuck off. And this happens quite a bit where stuff will happen that she could easily deal with herself and like stop whatever is happening, and she just doesn't do it because I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Like, other than the fact that she's like, I don't like using my powers. It's mean. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's like, you could be saving people and you're literally doing nothing.
I'm sorry, did you just
Yeah,
see...
Daughter of Lucifer, by the way. Yeah, exactly.
Did you just see what happened on my screen?
No.
I'm in a stupid treehouse village. They're having trouble with raiders. I have to talk to 3 of the shit-ass random villagers to get information. I did the first 2. I looked for a 3rd one. They're not in town. They walked out to the edge of town. I press E to interact. They start talking, like, literally not even full word, just... And then my camera just... whoosh, turns around to look back at the village because the NPC reset and teleported back.
I won't let anyone. Don't cause any trouble around here.
Bruh.
I will be able to find you. I went out hunting shortly after one of her weekly collections and tracked her lieutenants to see where her hideout is. I lost their trail and wasn't able to get the exact location. I do know they're somewhere to the southwest. If you find her, kill her. Her and her damn blood eagles are taking our food, water, stim packs, everything. All in exchange for allowing us to keep our lives. Please, help us give that dagger what she deserves.
I never thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse.
Last night, I dreamed I fell out of bed.
It truly sounds like millennial writing at its peak. Yeah. That's basically what it is. Angel literally gets graped and it's taken as a joke. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. It's really weird. Like, it's that thing I mentioned where they want to tell a serious story, but then they have to undermine everything they do. And it's like, if you can't take anything seriously, then why have serious moments to begin with?
Yeah,
it's really stupid.
Yeah, it seems oxymoronic.
Thank you. I knew you'd be as sweet on the inside as you are on the outside.
Like, it's one thing having jokes in a show. Any show or movie or book or whatever, no matter how dark it is, can have jokes in it. The difference is all in the timing, though. Where, like, yeah, mainly don't undermine events as they're happening. Like,
Yeah.
something horrible happens, or people just barely survive dying, and then, you know, the typical meme of, oh, well, that just happened. They're just dumb shit like that.
I also don't like Husker's voice.
I have no idea which one that even is.
So Husker is the cat bar dude who... The cat bartender who is voiced by, crap, he's in, like, everything. Halo, fucking Princess and the Frog, the black guy who, like, voices,
Keith
like,
David?
every major... Yeah. Yeah, he's voiced by Keith David, and it does not fit at all.
How did they get him to sign on to this fucking trash?
Yeah, I don't know, but they did, and the character design just does not fit the voice whatsoever, like, not even a little bit. And it's always jarring hearing him speak, because it's like, God, that does not fit that fucking, like, design whatsoever. It's so weird. And then they got him to sing, and it just feels really awkward, where it's like, oh man, it's like, oh man, like, I'm not gonna say Keith David didn't want to do it, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, it's probably not a good idea to have Keith David do a musical. Like, it just doesn't really work. But yeah, his character is very weird because it kind of brings into question, like, the power dynamic of the world, because apparently Husker used to be an overlord, but he sold his soul to, fuck, what's the radio demon's name again? I can't remember. Alistair. He sold his fucking soul to Alistair to, like, get out of, like, gambling debt or whatever.
Oh.
And, yeah. And it's like, I cannot see Husker as a fucking overlord. And then it brings into question, like, what is the power difference of overlords versus, like, regular demons? Because it seems really weird that Angel can't do anything against his pimp when, as far as we can tell, the pimp is just a normal demon who also uses, like, regular guns. And it's like, but fucking Angel Dust can literally pull fucking Tommy guns out of, like, thin air constantly. So why can't he just, like, constantly kill his fucking pimp? It's really weird. Like, I just don't understand the power dynamic in the show. It's not clear how, like, why certain demons can't deal with other demons when they don't seem to be any more powerful than, like, a regular demon. Like, the only one that's really shown to be, like, any kind of substantial threat is Alistair himself. And that's mainly because he can, like, size shift and stuff like that and, like, turn into, like, a giant fucking tentacle demon monster that eats people. And it's like, okay, I can at least understand why he would be difficult to deal with. But everyone else just seems like they're basic, normal fucking demons that can't really do much. So it seems weird that, like, no one can stand against them. It's just really weird where they try to do, like, this thing of, like, oh, Angel Dust is abused and there's nothing he can do about it because he's trapped by his pimp. Meanwhile, fucking Angel Dust is shown killing, like, hundreds of fucking people totally fine. But he can't do that to his pimp for some reason, even though his pimp is literally just shown to be kind of a fucking loser who just really likes fucking pistols. And it's like, okay, how does that make him stronger than Angel Dust? Why can't Angel Dust just fucking shoot him? And then there's also the whole thing of, like, yeah, no one can really die in hell unless an angel comes down and kills them with like a crucible sword or something. So they just constantly regenerate and put themselves back together, and it's not treated as like traumatic, or it's really just treated as like a minor inconvenience at best. So it never feels like there's any real danger or threat to anything going on because they can't actually die or be killed.
Yeah.
And it's also not like they don't even treat it as if it's a big deal to be killed or to be like ripped apart. It's literally just, oh yeah, you can just put yourself back together, and it's really just a minor inconvenience.
Yeah.
So it really feels like there's no stakes at all.
Yeah, it makes it sound like there's no fucking stakes. If death
The only real stakes there seems to be is the looming threat of the angels coming back for their purge, because then that's permanent death. And then, God, I don't know. It's weird because they kind of imply Alistair can kill people, but it's not entirely sure. It's never like explicitly stated that he can actually kill anyone permanently, but it feels like he can, because like he apparently was like killing off other like overlords back in the day, and that's how he got like to his like top position where he was.
I'm gonna be honest, man. The lore of this just sounds like a complete fucking mess that's not even worth attempting to keep track of.
It really is. It really is just a fucking mess that doesn't like make any sense because they don't really explain anything very well. So you're kind of just left to assume things, and it really makes it difficult to have any real stakes or understanding of the world because nothing is really explained well.
Yeah.
It's all just like weird vagaries and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, well vaguely these people disappeared. They might be dead, but we don't really know. It's weird. I don't know. It's just not a good show. It's really bad. The writing is not good. The dialogue is abysmal dog shit. The fucking songs, outside of 3 that were decent, are fucking terrible and just absolutely kill the fucking tone of the scene that they're in. And also makes it really hard to understand what the fuck anyone is saying, because there's like a scene where, okay, there's actually 2 scenes that involve like the overlords having a meeting about the like angels coming, and then like one of the angels was killed. And like fucking one of them brought like the head of the angel as proof that it was dead and shit like that. And then right as they're about to like get into it, they start a fucking musical, and then it makes it really hard to know what everyone is saying because the music can just like drown out what they're saying, and there's like characters talking over one another, and the main chick who's like the leader basically is like, she has a very strong accent. So it was already kind of hard to understand what she was saying, and now she has to sing all of her lines, which makes it even harder to understand what she's saying.
Yeah, naturally.
And then, yeah, so basically it was hard to understand what they were saying, so we had to like watch the scene multiple times going through the song. And then right after that scene is over and they go to a different room where she's by herself with one of the other overlords, she's about to explain like more that like, oh, she's the one that killed the angel and everything. And then of course it's another fucking song, and we couldn't believe it, which this was the hardest one to understand because it's almost entirely her singing, which makes it really hard to understand. But it's like, dude, we just had a song. Like, we paused, we were like, it hasn't even been 2 minutes and we're already into another fucking song. Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking insufferable.
It is extremely, I cannot wait to get these last 3 episodes done so I never have to watch the show again, because Jesus Christ, it is so abysmally bad.
There's only 10 episodes?
Yes.
Well, that's good at least.
God, what an absolutely abysmal fucking show, though. It is so bad. I completely forgot it was a musical. Like, I remember people talking about that when it first came out, but it just kind of went over my head and I just kind of forgot. But then watching it again, and I was like, oh, that was a really fast, like they really got into the fucking songs like really quickly in the first episode. I was like, damn, that was like almost opened with a song. I was like, damn, that's weird. And then like 5 minutes later, there was another song, and I was like, do we really need another song? And then 5 minutes later, there's another song, and I'm like, wait. Oh, that's right, this is a musical. Like, we both forgot that. We were like, oh, fuck. We forgot this whole show is a fucking musical, which made the whole experience way worse.
Yeah, I don't know what else I could comment on that, because, I mean, I obviously haven't watched it. I'm not going to watch it, especially after hearing that.
Yeah.
It just sounds like abysmal dog shit.
It is. That's literally what it is. It's just abysmal dog shit. It's so bad. In fact, by the end, when we got to like the last episode and we were kind of like deciding to stop, Gadget started talking about how he'd always been worried that he would, like, because, you know, he's working on all those projects, like games and stuff that he's worried that, you know, won't really take off or anything. And then he was talking about like, hey, like, how he was worried that it would be really difficult to get like a fan base or something like built up around a project that, you know, that someone makes. And then he's like, I don't know, it seems pretty fucking easy if people will defend shit like this and create a community around it. And I was like, and I basically said like, you know, anytime you feel down or like you can't accomplish anything, just remember that fucking Vivzy Pop made Has Been Hotel and has an entire fucking fan base around it.
Yeah.
It really does feel like the only thing people really like about Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss is the character designs. That's it. Like, people find the characters sexually appealing. It's porn. That's it. It's literally just porn bait. That's the only reason that there's even a fucking, like, community around this stuff, and I think it's entirely because of porn. Like, maybe the first few episodes of Hell of a Boss at least had enough there to maybe make an actual fan base, but that quickly went down the fucking drain once the other episodes started coming out. Like, basically everything after fucking episode 4 just really went downhill. And not that the fucking beginning was that much better anyway. The fucking first few episodes were kind of meh as well, but they were at least better than what came after. And yeah, I don't know. I still feel like, even with what was there, I still feel like it's mostly just porn. When it comes to Hell of a Boss, but with Has Been Hotel, it's like, yeah, no, it's nothing but porn. Like, for sure. There's no way anyone actually looks at this and is like, oh yes, this world building and characters are so great. I definitely want to be a fan, be a part of this fan base because of that. And it's like, no, come on. If you're in any way involved in the fan base for that show, it's likely because you're into the porn. Like, I cannot think of any other reason. It is that bad. Also, a bit of a reminder, Vivzy can't take criticism and was also on the Scott Cotton cancellation train. I mean, I know that she definitely can't take fucking criticism. I've heard that. Like, I've seen her responses on Twitter and stuff to, like, criticism. She cannot take criticism or feedback, even when it's positive. Like, even when they're going out of their way to be nice about it. She basically just tells them to fuck off, and it's like, okay, you fucking loser. I don't know who the Scott Cotton thing is, though. That name doesn't ring any bells for me. She was originally from Tumblr. Are you really surprised by this? I'm not. I knew from like her old YouTube days, because I used to watch some of her animations back then, that she was like a fucking Tumblrite, so I'm not surprised.
Good fucking game, man. Good fucking game. God, that was such bullshit.
Oh, the FNAF dev. Oh, right, because he was like a Trump supporter or something, right? Yeah, that's what it was, and she got like super ass mad about it. What a pathetic bitch.
What the how the fuck are you supposed to deal with that? Fuck off. He can fucking shoot rockets at you. Like point blank and not do any damage to himself. But he could shoot them rapid fire and kill you almost instantly. How the fuck are you supposed to deal with that? God, I fucking hate this game.
You're probably just supposed to stay back in cover and shoot from a distance. Yeah, one of the things that pisses me off about this game is every time I see you kill something and loot it, it looks like you're just looting a bunch of garbage.
Well, I am, because this game is completely built around Fallout 4 system, but worse, where, oh yeah, all that garbage you need you build weapons with scrap, you build your shack with scrap, it's...
Yeah.
When you die, you drop all your scrap, because that's the fucking almost most important shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was getting at, because I don't like Fallout 4's weird junk economy where, oh, it's not about getting unique weapons and armor and stuff like that. It's about junk. And that's lame, and I don't like that. And this game seems to just be continuing that, where instead of getting interesting loot that you might actually want to use, it's literally just, oh, here's more building supplies.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want that. I can get that anywhere. I want real loot for doing dungeons and stuff. I don't want fucking random piles of garbage as my reward. Also, an unusual defense is it's an indie show, which, no, it's not. No, you got picked up by the publishers and studios. It's not an indie anymore. Yeah, exactly. It's once you get picked up by like an actual publisher and have like actual studio like workers and stuff behind it, it's not indie anymore.
I mean, even if it was indie, that doesn't change anything. Shit is shit, regardless of who made it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is one of those things where, you know, it's like, yeah, just because it's fucking indie doesn't mean it's free from criticism. Indie devs can still make shit. So I always thought that was a stupid fucking defense as well. But here, it doesn't even apply to, like, you know, they can't even say that it's an indie game or an indie show because it's not an indie show. It was picked up. It's a major fucking publicated show. Oh yeah, right out of the gate, I had issues with it because they changed the whole lore with like Christianity almost entirely. Where it wasn't Adam and Eve, it was Adam and shit. What was her name again? Shit, I can't remember the fucking name. Viv? No, Lilith. Lilith. Yeah, that's right. It was Lilith. Yeah, it's Adam and Lilith. And Adam was just kind of a fucking control freak. And Lilith was like the free spirit and stuff like that. So she like ran away from Adam, who was abusive. And Lucifer was just he was just a misunderstood angel who just had so much creativity inside him, but the angels had, they only believed in rigid structure, so they would never let him do anything, and they were going to build the cosmos in their own way and all that kind of shit. And then he like goes to Lilith because he sees like a free spirit like dreamer in her, just like himself, and they fall in love. And because they like fall in love, they end up like creating their own realm by accident, and it basically lets evil in to the world. So as like punishment, they're sent into the pit that they created, which is hell. And Lucifer just becomes kind of like depressed and just kind of fucks off. Meanwhile, apparently Lilith became like, she thrived in hell, and she basically like rallied the demons, and heaven saw them as like a threat, so that's why they began the whole purge thing, was to keep their numbers low so that they could never rise up against heaven. And it's like, bruh, what an absolute, like, it's really bad, because if this was done to any other religion, it would be considered like extremely offensive, and how dare you change it and stuff like that. Like, you should just accept that, like, this is how the religion is, and you shouldn't be like making wild changes to it. That's extremely disrespectful. But if it's Christianity, it's fine. You can change it however much you want. Oh no, fucking Lucifer isn't a bad guy. He was just a misunderstood angel. He was mistreated. Oh, fucking Eve wasn't like tricked by Lucifer and gave in to her temptation to eat the forbidden fruit. No. She was actually just she was in an abusive relationship with Adam, who was a piece of shit, and she was just a free-spirited, strong-willed woman, and she just wanted freedom. And Lucifer offered her freedom and companionship, and heaven didn't like that, so they punished them. And it's like, fuck off.
Choose them carefully, kid.
Like, right out the gate, the show pissed me off.
Yeah, like, what's the point of, like, setting your thing in hell, but then going, oh, but the reason things are this way is because the creators of hell weren't actually evil. They were just free spirits. Like, I think it would be much more entertaining and interesting for a show if they just had the demons being, like, actually evil. Like, again, remember what the original premise of Hell of a Boss was. A fucking demon assassin team who gets sent to the surface to kill people. Like, one of the first episodes, it's literally a fucking revenge killing for getting her killed.
It's funny you should say that, because they kind of address that in the show, where it's not the demons who are misunderstood. It was only Lucifer and Lilith. Everyone else is just a piece of shit. And even Lucifer is like, because, fucking Charlie is like, but these are our people. And Lucifer's like, our people are fucking shit. They suck. They were given free will and they threw it away. Like, this is what they chose to do, and that's why they're here. Fuck them. So yeah, it's like, oh no, Lucifer was actually a good guy. The devil himself was actually just a misunderstood angel who did nothing wrong, outside of like loving. But the people who go to hell, oh no, they're actual sinners. They actually deserve to be there, and they fucking suck. And Lucifer hates them.
Brotherhood of Steel insignia on them. But they're ours now.
What's the last thing you said?
Think about walking into my place.
Lucifer hates them.
Yeah. Okay.
I won't let you take these weapons from us.
Okay, hold on. Let me grab these super chats. 5 pounds from Jamie, Destroyer of Pronouns. Thank you. We need more pro-Christian shows and video games like Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. So tired of demons are like good guys. Yeah. Like Pagan clarified, they are still bad. It's just apparently fucking literally Satan himself is good, apparently. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's really weird world building that I just don't understand, because it kind of goes against the whole like plot of the show, because then it really just becomes less about trying to reform demons and like sinners and get them into heaven, and it becomes a lot more of, oh, heaven just fucking sucks and is just full of authoritarians that want to kill everybody that isn't them. So it's more about like rising up and killing everyone in heaven and turning hell into like the soul like place, I guess. So yeah, it becomes a lot less about a story about redemption and more about a story of just like standing up to authoritarianism when the authoritarians is literally heaven itself.
$5 from Defunct. Thank you. You've been streaming so long, my blood alcohol, or BAC, is below 0.08, which is legally sober. Nice. It's only been about 3 hours, but nice.
Like I said, these weapons don't belong to the Brotherhood anymore. I don't have any of their property. And you can tell those villagers they'll be punished for crying to the Brotherhood of Steel.
Nothing in this wasteland can bring down Dagger's crew.
Oh, I was
Oh, cool. She has an insta-kill fucking rocket launcher, too, that you can't even fucking... How are you supposed to fucking deal with that? What fucking absolute bullshit design? Oh yeah, a character could just pull a fucking rocket launcher out of their ass and rapid fire and fucking kill you. Are you... Fuck, I hate this game.
Yeah, that's dog shit. At least the previous games had the, like, forethought to be like, yeah, missile launchers should only fire one missile before you need to reload, and it takes a few seconds to actually do it so that you actually stand a chance to, you know, retaliate. Whereas here, it's literally like, yeah, they can just fire fucking 4 missiles rapid fire, and it's no problem. Hell, even the fucking rapid fire, like, rockets that we got later with New Vegas and, Lonesome Road, the red glare, like, they toned down the damage where it was like, yeah, it takes like 7 or 8 rockets to really do anything to you because it doesn't do as much damage, so at least you can like deal with the people using them. Whereas here it's literally just a normal ass rocket launcher with like the same damage, but it has 4 shots, and it's like, yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh my god, really? See, I didn't know that yet because I hadn't gotten that far in the show. So Lilith is a terrible person, yet we are supposed to believe she was a free spirit and thrive in hell, but left to go to heaven. She's a good person. People, she just left her family to rot in hell. And I saw some other comments in there. Yeah, basically she made a deal with her ex, which was Adam, who we do see in the show. He's a complete piece of shit, like really annoying piece of shit too. And apparently she made a deal with him to let her into heaven, and she left her daughter and fucking husband in hell. Even though, like, the whole story we're told is that, like, Lilith was kind of beloved by all of, like, demon kind, and she thrived in hell. And she's been gone for 7 years, and they're not sure what happened. And apparently, yeah, she just fucking abandoned them and went to go live in heaven after she made a deal with fucking Adam. Bruh. I mean, I guess I can say at least they're backtracking on the whole, like, oh, Lilith was just a empowered girl boss, you know, like, no, apparently she actually was bad. But that's still an issue because that still implies Lucifer was just betrayed. So there wasn't actually like, oh, Lucifer didn't fucking, you know, persuade her or trick her in any way to doing what she did. It literally just, she's a bitch and he's an idiot.
Man.
Abandoning your family is a girl boss move, though. True, Lilo and Stitch, the remake, did teach us that. It's cool to abandon your family and go off to fucking college to study fish instead of, you know, taking care of your fucking underage fucking sister who is now in fucking foster care because you chose to fucking give up on her. What an amazing movie. Yeah. They made Lucifer a retarded deadbeat dad that makes rubber ducks in a skyship. Yeah. That scene is so stupid too, and it's really weird because Charlie keeps saying like that she's like she doesn't, like, her dad ignores her or whatever, like doesn't spend any time with her, and they don't get along very well. And then when she calls him, we're shown that like he's literally just meandering around his room with a fucking rubber duck, and then we're shown that he has like thousands of rubber ducks because he literally has nothing to do in hell anymore. Like he just kind of just fucks around and makes rubber ducks for some reason. And then when he gets a call from her, he's like obsessed with her. Like he's like super fucking like turbo dad mode whenever fucking she calls. Like, oh my god, it has to be perfect. This is the first time she's actually called you for something in years. Oh, it has to be perfect. You know, and all that kind of shit. And he's just like super eager to go talk to her and, you know, like super defensive of her, wants to keep her safe, and like apparently he calls her all the time, and she just doesn't like accept his calls. But then she explains like, oh, but we don't get along very well, and he kind of ignores me, and you know, we don't really get along and shit like that. And it's like, well, that's clearly not the fucking case if he's calling you regularly, and it's a surprise that you're the one calling him and not the other way around. Dumb bitch. Fucking liar. Yeah, Charlie just kind of comes off as an asshole, to be honest.
I haven't seen a single second of this show, and you're really making me hate all the fucking characters in it. In record speed.
They do fucking suck. Funny enough, probably the only character that isn't that bad is probably Alistair, and it's probably just because he's there to be menacing and nothing else.
Oh.
He's kind of just there to be like the guy who takes pleasure in everyone's misery and seeing everyone fail. And then whenever he needs to like deal with a problem or whenever someone pisses him off, he's just there to like become the really creepy demon guy who scares everyone and then like kills everyone that tries to attack the hotel. And it's like, he probably has the best character just because there's so little done with him that they haven't really been able to assassinate his character yet. Pretty sure Alistair is under a contract with Lilith. It would make sense because apparently he was gone for years, despite the fact that he like rose through the ranks and basically became like the top overlord of hell, like just below Lucifer, and then disappeared for years on end, and he's just now coming back and like rebuilding his image, like his position again. And it's like, yeah, and then we're also told that Lilith disappeared years ago as well and hasn't been seen, and it's like, yeah, so two fairly high-level people go missing, one of them returns. Probably can assume they've been working together in some way.
I hope the Brotherhood won't mind us.
Again, I haven't seen the last 3 episodes, so I can't fully say if that's what it is, but that's what I'm starting to get the like feeling of. So yeah, he probably is under a contract with her in some way. Because that's his other thing too. He's like the demon that like takes deals and stuff where you have to be careful about accepting a deal with him because you could essentially be giving up your soul.
I was a lot happier before I knew anything about that show.
I mean, are you really surprised that it's abysmal dog shit? Like, come on, we knew it was gonna be bad. I went into it expecting it to be bad.
That's true.
I just didn't expect it. I just didn't expect it to be this bad.
That's true, but there's also a difference between knowing something's going to be bad and then knowing why it's bad, you know?
True.
If I tell you that fucking I don't know. Why certain episodes of Doctor Who are bad. That means nothing to you except for, oh, this episode isn't going to be good. And then once you get through it, it's like, fuck, all that was some stupid fucking bullshit in that retarded ass fucking episode.
Go on.
As I was saying, one of our patrols came across a raider storeroom. They were chased out, but not before sighting several crates.
I like how I'm trying to talk to one NPC and another one just hijacks a conversation from me.
For important assets. We haven't used them since
that battle. Let's not waste time with details. Considering the contents, it's imperative that we recover those crates from the raiders.
We have yet to establish a relationship with the people of Crater. It's possible they are.
I'm back. Went to record and get my frustrations off my chest related to the Switch 2. What did I miss? About 30 minutes of Pagan ranting about how fucking shit Has Been Hotel is.
Were you able to help the
Yeah, me and Gadget have been watching it. We watched it last night up to episode 7, and God, it has just been abysmal dog shit. It is so bad. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Don't speak so frivolously of human life, Knight. Oh. Is there anything else to report?
The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person.
If our weapons have spread
Like, I cannot overstate how terrible it being a fucking musical
I support the
really makes it so much worse. It is so much more insufferable because of that.
But the raiders have an entire cache. We can't just leave
Because they had like a quota. You know, it's like you have to do 3 songs an episode. Well, guess what? Most of those songs aren't going to be very good. Most of them are just there to waste time and pad out the length of the episode. So you're basically just constantly hearing people talking constantly, and it's so fucking annoying, and it kills the tone so bad of all of these scenes where every time something is supposed to be taken seriously or some sort of like serious moment is happening or some type of drama, it's immediately undercut with, oh, we're now going to fucking do a sing-talky song about what just happened or what is currently happening. And it's so fucking shit.
The old world has so much to teach us. What did I see before?
I've also noticed that a lot of the songs from the official show, like even the decent ones, are nowhere near as good as the ones that they did back for like the promotional stuff of the show before it got picked up but by an actual studio. Because the what was it? There was another song that
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort.
that they did with Angel Dust before the show was actually like picked up, and that one was way better than the one that we get in the actual show.
If I don't sleep, I should be able to get this list done.
If I don't sleep tonight, I might be able to get this list done. I'm totally not fucking tilted after having to hear that line 300 times when I'm sitting here in the Brotherhood base because he repeats his lines on fucking loop constantly.
Find, protect, and preserve.
If I don't get some sleep, I might get that list done. Fucking kill yourself.
Is it worse than Jurassic World Dominion? I don't know if I would say it's worse, but it probably is more like insufferable to watch.
This is...
I will not allow Atlas to go to...
Because at least Jurassic World Dominion wasn't also a musical on top of it, you know?
Yeah, there's something about, like, a bad musical that's much harder to deal with than just normal bad.
Yeah, it's so fucking cringe, and it's the type of cringe where it's really hard to, like, sit through it. You kind of have to pause it sometimes and just be like, oh, you know? It's like that, and there's a lot of that in fucking Hazbin Hotel where it's just so cringe you have to, like, pause. And also just the number of songs where every time you start to maybe get a little bit invested in a character or a scene that's happening, it's just immediately ruined by a fucking song. And it's like, God damn it! Like, do we really need another fucking song right now? Like, we just had one not even 2 minutes ago, and now we have to listen to another fucking shitty song. I just want to hear the dialogue, please. Just, I want to know what's happening. Shut the fuck up.
I'll put together a squad.
But no.
But given the situation...
Why can't you just be normal?
Any questions?
Song is called Attic. Yeah, that's what it was. And it was way better than the one we actually got in the show.
One last thing. We need to confirm the weapon's source. I find it unlikely the raiders will be willing to...
I think the only 3 songs that actually have any kind of, like, merit to them, where they actually kind of feel like...
We can question them.
Like, if the show wasn't a musical and it just occasionally had songs that kind of fit with, like, where they are in the show, the only 3 I can think of that actually really fit are the ones with Alistor and the TV guy having, like, a fucking beef over their, like, respective media types, where they're, like, broadcasting over hell. That one makes sense, fits, and wasn't that bad. The one with Angel Dust actually singing about, like, everything going on with, like, the pimp and all that kind of stuff, the Poison song. It makes sense, it fits, it doesn't ruin the tone of the scene entirely. So that's another one that would actually fit in the show as, like, a normal song. And then the last one is probably the one where it's Lucifer and Charlie, where they're in the hotel singing before she goes off to, like, go to heaven to meet with the people above Adam. And it's like, yeah, that one also makes sense and was fairly decent. And it was probably the best song of the entire fucking show. That's not saying a lot, but it was still probably the best fucking song. At least so far that I've seen. And yeah, and that's pretty bad when I can name 3 songs that actually feel like they were intended to be a part of the show and actually feel like they have a actual place to be, and everything else feels out of place, you know, completely tonally wrong for the scene that it's in, and is just bad, and is just there to waste time. Like, they're literally taking moments of dialogue where it's important stuff that you need to know, and it would probably take less than 3 minutes to explain to the audience like what is happening, and they will like extend it. Or no, I got that wrong. It would probably take like 15 seconds to explain what is happening, and then they'll extend it to like 3 minutes in a song. And it's like, oh my god. and they just keep doing that, where like there'll be something that comes up and you want to know what's happening, and it should only take like a few seconds to explain it, and then they'll do a song instead where you can barely understand what they're saying, and it takes like 3 minutes or more to like get through the entire thing, where they turn like 15 seconds of dialogue into a 3-minute song.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting annoyed hearing this, because the arbitrary... I don't think I've heard of a show being a musical before, because that's kind of the thing you kind of need to plan for. Like,
yeah.
The reason movies and plays can get away with that is because that's usually something that's planned out, so it works. When you're doing a 20-minute cartoon, it's like... You have to start building the entire, like, rest of the show around it being a musical at that point. Rather than... God, what the fuck is this texture problem I keep having? Or rather, like, it just doesn't work, because every episode of a TV show needs to be built around that concept. And that's really hard to do in a meaningful way. Or, like, in a way it's done well. When it's, again, a 20-minute cartoon. Numerous episodes of it.
Yeah.
Because, again, a movie, you know what your story's going to be. You know what content you're largely going to be fucking doing here for it.
The show seems like pure wasted potential. That's kind of what we were saying, me and the Gadget, when we were finished watching the 7 episodes we watched, was that was like one of the comeaways that we got with it, was like, yeah, this just feels like really wasted potential, where there could have been something good here, and they just went with the worst decisions that they possibly could have, instead of actually doing something reasonable. Yeah, and that was something I did compare it to, was MLP, because MLP had a lot of songs, but it wasn't a musical, and they didn't have like a quota. Like they didn't even have to have a song for that episode. It was only if they felt that they had a good song and that it would fit, they would put it in there, and most of the time they were actually really good. Whereas here it's like, yeah, I at most can think of 3 that I didn't fucking hate, and I wouldn't necessarily say that any of the 3 that I mentioned were good. They just weren't as shit as the others.
5
I
pounds.
also saw someone say...
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I also saw someone mention that they think "Loser" is not a bad song. I don't know if I would say the lyrics are bad, but like I said, it's Keith David having to sing a song that just does not fit. Like, it's weird. It's like I mentioned, his voice does not match the character, and hearing the character try to sing with Keith David's voice, just, it comes off as very awkward.
5 pounds from Jamie, destroyer pronouns, thank you. One of your mics sounds like Ace Retard is walking around your room. So I know I heard Pagan's fan earlier. I saw your comment about a fan being heard. Is the sound happening right now while I'm talking? Because I do have my fan on.
Yeah, I leaned in front of my fan for like a second to grab something, and then I like sat there and fiddled with it before I leaned back. So I know some people probably heard my fan. No, it was worse earlier. Yeah, that was probably me then. Did it sound like this? Oh no, it's back. Yes. This sound, is it in the room with us right now? Star Wars Episode 5, The Sound Strikes Back.
Oh my god.
Somehow, the sound returned.
Also, I am getting pretty tired. Maybe I should start wrapping the stream up and either planning for movie night or just do it tomorrow, because I am feeling pretty tired. I didn't think I'd be crashing out like this early, like getting tired, but I did wake up before 6 a.m.
I really want to watch the Stimpy video I posted, so
How long
if you're... I don't know, but if you're too tired, I kind of want to watch that instead of movie night.
We can do that, yeah. We can watch...
25 minutes.
Okay. And you know what? After I end the stream, I usually get a slight second wind. So, we can probably, yeah, I'll be able to do the Stimpy video.
Okay.
I'll try to go... What time is it now? 10:34. I'll try to go at least another 20 or so minutes. Oh, this is an NPC I can't kill. Lovely.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Did the Brotherhood send you? Didn't know they were working with run-of-the-mill average wastelanders. Thought they wanted you strapped into one of those tin cans round the clock. It's wrong of me to judge by appearances, though. Why don't you introduce yourself? That's so. You got a deed to go with that claim? Because, we're not gonna sign it.
This vault and all materials
God, I love
are
that
hereby
video.
under possession of the Brotherhood of Steel. This requisition will aid us in the preservation of technology and the protection of mankind. Your compliance will ensure your safety.
You know, I'm interested in hearing more about this protection of mankind business. I suppose killing a few no-good raiders is an easy price to pay for the benefit this measly little vault will provide for us as a species. Is that it?
I repeat, your compliance will ensure your safety. Not that I'd expect a simple-minded brute to understand.
Resorting to name-calling already. I have to
Why
say,
can't I just kill this NPC? Why do I have to
thought I'd
listen
be
to
able
this
to
shit?
speak to someone civilized from a big-shot organization like yours. What about you, Forward Scout? Think we can work this one out? Or are your underpants in as tight of a bunch as Mr. Compliance over there? News to say we don't have that whole platform you're standing on rigged to blow.
I'll call your bluff. You didn't expect us to come.
Alright, I'll admit, this is a serious Should have known those initiates who stopped by.
I found another video.
Humor me on one thing.
I found a couple of videos we're gonna have to watch after the stream.
God damn it!
They're short. They're very short.
You're gonna waste more resources protecting a place so far away from your home base.
One of them is the
It must be the weapons.
Fuamoko Not Tomorrow Today, but it's been animated and they have a revolver.
Top ranking member would come to collect them himself.
I don't know how you became aware of our internal hierarchy, but it's irrelevant to the situation. You will leave the weapons in the vault and disperse. Now.
How about you? Do you seriously take orders from this constipated suit of metal?
This dialogue is so fucking shit, man.
Big words for someone who just barged in and claimed ownership of our storeroom. I suppose you don't have to follow the rules you apply to everyone else. Is that it? Because you have a righteous cause? That's fine. We're heading back to Crater.
The people in the people in your server, man.
Ooh, sorry. I don't discuss Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. If you really want to know.
Actually, this might be perfect for whatever you're dealing with. If you want to play this for the stream.
Oh boy.
Kill on sight. Now let us through.
Let me pause the timer.
No, we're not doing that. You're getting called a slur. I don't know which one. Whichever one I feel like saying at the moment. You're getting called a slur.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. Panko, no!
Panko, yes!
I really wish I would have let me just kill the stupid NPC. See, here's the thing. Bethesda, I guess, is trying to do a story with the shitty fucking game. But because the story is so ass, I just don't want to fucking deal with it at all. I have to talk to the fucking guy up there first. Today, Chris, I saw somebody say Fallout 76 was the best environmental design of any Bethesda game, and I almost barfed. Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad.
We completed the first part of our mission. You compose yourself in a manner befitting of the Brotherhood. We don't compromise, especially not with raiders. It's clear you understand that. Moving forward, we still need to track down the weapon source. That man appeared to know something. I don't care how you get it out of him, but make sure you get it.
Oh, that's why I couldn't kill him, because he had information that we need to get, so I have to track him down and get the information from him. Because... Sure.
This...
Oh yes, very good. Ignoring Morrowind and Oblivion's existence, he's not wrong. It is their best map. You need to ignore fucking Morrowind though, to say that. And even then, is this map better than? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, where's this next shitty place I have to go? Oh boy, I have to go all the way to the... Again. Fucking, where am I right now? Hold on. I am here. Okay, that's not that bad. It's still not great. It is because it's all trash to me. Grandpa Cree getting lost after walking 3 feet. Dude, look, I'm sorry, but the UI for the map is fucking dog shit, okay? Hold on. Look how small my arrow is. It's the same size as the map marker. So I'm out in the middle of like an area like this with a bunch of map markers, a bunch of images on the map, a bunch of random fucking bullshit that the game wants me to go fucking do. And, hold on. And people's fucking bases being there randomly. It's like, oh shit, where's my thing in the sea of bullshit? It is genuinely easy to lose where your little marker is on the map. What happens if you press space? Oh, it censors on my thing. Alright, I didn't know that, but still. It is still a problem. Oh boy. We get to go to a new area of the map, chat. Isn't that exciting?
Skillish, you old man.
Free.
I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be right back.
Later, whore. Oh boy, I hope there's a bunch of junk to harvest. Probably. God, I keep kind of fucking nodding off. I liked 76 unironically before the NPC showed up. It felt like an actual Appalachia, empty and filled with loneliness. Fair enough. Still though, the writing on some of these quests is pretty unbearable. Did you have to deal with that stupid fucking robot raider girl who just wouldn't shut the fuck up? Because holy shit, that is genuinely one of the worst gaming experiences I ever had, having to listen to that fucking stupid idiot go on constantly with their unfunny dialogue. So what's been your favorite part of this game so far? The money. Being paid to play it. I didn't doze off there for a second, I swear. I was just thinking deeply. Yes, but she had less dialogue before they reworked her quest. Really? Yeah, I don't know what it was like before then, but now it is absolutely insufferable. What's worse, what's worse, Bethesda's son or Disney daughter? I don't know what you mean by the fucking son-daughter shit.
Can't believe they had the nerve to just barge in like that. That knight acts like some kind of righteous savior.
I told you. And they're only gonna get more confident.
I won't let them. Do we have their patrol routes yet? A couple ambushes ought to take them down a notch.
We'll have to discuss this later. You've got a visitor.
Please ignore me while I use some Radaway to get rid of my radiation.
So, you really came? Huh. To be honest, I didn't expect the Brotherhood to show its face around here with anything less than a fully armored battalion. Life is just full of surprises, isn't it? So, what can I do for you, oh honorable emissary of steel? About that. You and your metal buddies put me in a pretty tight spot back there. There are people here in Crater depending on me. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it back to them. So
The demon has joined me.
Getting home to those people was more important than being completely sincere to a group
cat?
of heavily armed tyrants.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for help with your little weapon problem, you can look somewhere else.
Don't you think you're being stubborn, Pierce? We have a good little Brotherhood peon here at our disposal. We can make use of that.
We've been over this. There's no compromising with people like the Brotherhood. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
We don't know that yet for sure. Besides, everyone has their own motivations. Our visitor might have one worth talking about.
I won't rely on a betrayal to take them down. You should know that. I have nothing left to discuss. I've given you my answer, Initiate. Now for your sake, I'd suggest you don't stick around.
Hey, you. Don't leave yet. I've got something to say.
Oh my god. It never ends.
Don't mind Pierce, he's stubborn. Holds too tightly to his morals. I'll tell you about the weapons, but you're gonna need to give me something in return. Interested?
Come here.
I want intel on the Brotherhood. Records,
Oh my
rosters,
God.
correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto the
He's
database,
attacking
give
me.
it back to me. Then I'll tell you what you want to know.
The beast. It speaks.
Oh my god. This seems like it's gonna be a really drawn out fucking quest. I might just stop, cause I'm struggling to stay awake more and more by the second.
And I got shit I want us to watch.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna travel to the Brotherhood base, then call a stream there, which is pretty much right now, honestly. I'm struggling way too much to stay awake right now. Thank you for coming out, everyone. It's very much appreciated. I may or may not be back tomorrow with something. If I'm back tomorrow, it's probably Oblivion or Blueprints. I should return to that. Either way, thank you for coming out. It's very much appreciated. Have a good night, everyone. See you later.
Bye.